Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm a bit late because well, none of your business. That's why. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Lena Skellington, Smooch, Flex with a resub after 49 months. Oh my god. Blind Illusions, Clown Prince, Tash, CJ Shadow, Rage, Demon Cat, Gravy, and of course, Tony Silver. Give her a shout out in the chat. If you're not following already, make sure you do so. Fix it quickly. I need to also get onto a character because I'm not going to sit in this menu all bloody day. This one will do for now, I guess. Did you see today's stream where I played Gran Turismo 7 for the first time in like 6 months? I haven't played it for ages. I'm rusty as shit. I hit a wall once. Don't tell anyone. I was waiting for people to give me shit in the chat. You do know that every actual race driver ends up crashing at some point, right? Or most of them do. I'm allowed to scuff the wall a little bit. Morning. Kamari, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Kamari in the chat, please. I have literally just got on. I am late. What is this? I'm not getting it. Looks uncomfortable. Each to their own. Definitely not for me. My eyes are not even functioning properly. We watched a movie earlier today because I managed to get a slight break in the day. We managed to watch the newer version of Conan. You know, the one that isn't allowed to use all the copyright material that Arnie used because that was under different rules. So they decided to make their own story out of it, and apparently it's supposed to be quite good. I'll give my own honest opinion, and I'll do it in true feedback fashion, you know, where you have to explain absolutely everything and underline why and what you really felt and all these dramatic terms that people are supposed to use. You ready? It was shit. That's it. It was shit. Honestly, it was fucking terrible. If you just watched it on a Sunday afternoon, sure, it'll do. But as a Conan movie, no. Too much was wrong. Do you ever get people in your chat trying to sell free views and making something for free? Yeah, all the time. Fuck them. Ban them instantly. Kamari, ban them straight away. They're not viewers. They're not going to help your channel. They're fucking scammers. Leave them alone. Instantly ban them. Look, the chef is streaking. Buddha is in the chat, people. Thank you very much indeed for joining. 52 months on the bounce. Thank you very much. And give him a shout out as well. Buddhicus Maximus also streams as part of the Xynode Gaming stream team. And, Buddha, did you want to know something? The PC server went up yesterday, the Blitz server. It's new. I know, right? And unfortunately, what I did yesterday is I typed my name wrong. I put it as 2 N's instead of 1. Now it's fixed. Now you can find the server. Aquaman is not Conan. He is not. He is definitely not. And also, what was with his Arabian Nights bath towel? Conan doesn't wear a bath towel. Conan wears awesome barbarian pants. Why was he in that red flowy fucking towel? No, it's not Prince of Persia. Fuck off. It was terrible. Didn't like it. I know they had to change the story because they weren't allowed to use the proper one. And let's face it, the proper one's better. There is no better Conan than Arnie. 100%. You can't beat him. Didn't look at their Insta or Discord. I ignored them and make my own stuff like that. Exactly. Get your own viewers. Get your own audience. Don't need to do any of that other stuff. 1, it's cheating. And 2, it's going to get you banned anyway. So anyone that does that in your channel ever, nuke them from space. Instantly. The dancer skirt. Actually, Buddha, yes. Yes. Conan was wearing the burgundy or dark red dancer skirt. That is what he's wearing. I'd watch Jason Momoa in a bath towel. Where can I do that? You can watch Conan, but it's shit. It's shit. If you want it for the sake of watching Jason Momoa in a bath towel, then you're watching the right movie. But if you want a good movie, you're watching the wrong one. It is pants. Mr. Macon is in the chat. Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mike, have you seen the Jason Momoa version of Conan? We'll call it that because there's other actors and actresses in there, but obviously nobody says their names. Because Aquaman needs to crap on Conan, so again, Aquaman, not Conan. I mean, you know why he's not, don't you? Because both of them are different comic franchises or companies. You don't even realize. People forget about that. They forget that Conan is Marvel and Aquaman is DC. So no, they're not allowed. You have not seen it? Don't watch it. As someone that likes to make their own opinions, I understand that you would probably watch it yourself and make your own opinion. I already know what your opinion's going to be. I already understand that you're going to hate it. Don't bother. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's the button. Rather see a llama being engaged with than incest. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Now, so what they did is they tried to make it a bit impactful, right? They tried to make it a little bit raw. So they had blood and guts and death and violence and all that kind of stuff, as you would expect in a Conan movie. There was a bit of nakedness, as you would normally expect. And then Arnie obviously punched a camel, and someone else was fucking a llama in the back. Well, they tried to make it as awkward. So they made a big guy push over a horse, not quite the same, and they made the bad guy's daughter want to receive presents from him. It was uncomfortable. Very strange. And no, I don't mean the Christmas kind. It was just don't fucking watch it. It's pants. I mean, watch it by all means if you want to make your own opinion, but I bet it's going to be the same. It was interesting that they... Who's lolling at me? Hello. Lol 2. Someone says lol Xynode. Oh god, right. So I'm going to put lol me. Anyway, get the fuck out of Costa del Grat. What is full of sheds. I don't want to go to the Infinite Archive because I'm doing other stuff first. I need to go to my house and remember what the fuck I was doing. Housing. Travel. Hello, Zot Ninjas. Drea, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't be Deadclaw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Yes, the new Conan server is open. The Blitz server has reset for the PlayStation. It's been about a week now. Oh, well, 5 days. And the PC server started yesterday. So if you're on PC and you want to join Blitz servers that are hardcore as fuck, put Blitz in the chat. All the rules are there. It's free. Just find my name. It's there. I saw it a long time ago. I hate it as well. Dude, I briefly remember some of it. Now, I know I've never seen it, but I briefly remember the mask thing. And that mask that goes on his head like a face hugger. Oh, fucking shit. It was shit. He's supposed to be all powerful. He was just a dude that had a mask that got some blood on it. Great. Well done. Congratulations, mate. Anyone could have done that. Also, the amount of mistakes they made. They cut her, right? She was upside down, like this. Like, all fucked. And she had a knife or a sword cut here. Down and up. And then later on when you saw her running around, it was across here. The other way. What the fuck? How do you make a mistake like that? Like, oh, the makeup artist fucking sacked. We sacked him, so, sorry. It will just have to do. It'll have to do. No one will notice. They will fucking notice. There were a lot of references to other franchises. There were. That's true. We'll do Blitz one day. Nowhere near. No, enough yet. Haven't even gotten to Librarian Bloke yet. Oh, that's easy. Go to the unnamed city, and right in the middle, there's an obelisk. Behind it, there's a doorway. Run down the doorway. He's there. Pardon me. Turtle Swatter, you'd love it. You wake up every day and you've got no base. It's brilliant. But you can also just chase after bad guys and beat them up. Because why not, right? Boing! Now, why am I in this house? I don't remember. I know I live here. What's next? Ah, turn my lights back on. Because Vigix turned the fuckers off. Found one I missed. And this one. 4 candles. I have so many lights, I don't even fucking realize. I need to do bank management, first of all. Let's see. Oh, that is a light. How dare you? Oh, it is on. Just a shit light. Just didn't feel like Conan movie, more like a Clash of the Titans movie. It's exactly what it was. It wasn't a Conan movie. They basically, vaguely... Here's the thing, right? They briefly mentioned some of the religions, races, cultures, whatever. So there was a hint of Decatto. There was a Yog octopus thing under the water, whereas you know it comes down from the sky. There were what I can only describe as a very awkward mixture between Defarian and Jabalbag fucking tribes, where they had really weird voices that roared and nobody explained why. The Sumerians lived in the highlands instead of where they should normally live, and they ended up using a mixture of them all in one spot rather than having them completely separate. And it was really weird. And even the last boss, the bad guy, was a mixture between his daughter being Decatto-ish and him being a bit Lemurian with his stuff and things. It was a bit of a mix of everything. Never really made their mind up. And then at the end, they put Conan in some rubber armor, and then he didn't even use it because he took it off before he got in the last fight anyway. Somewhere. I don't know where he took it off. It was a mess. Clash of the Titans, Pirates of the Caribbean, Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights, etc. Yeah, basically, they put it all into one. I don't know what they tried to do. They were just like, hey, let's make a really dark fantasy movie. Oh, you mean like Conan? Oh, shit, it's already been done. Oh, we're not allowed to copyright for that either. Okay, we'll call it Conan, but we'll make it different. What words are we allowed to use? You're allowed to say Hyborian, Sumerian, Conan, and incest. You're allowed to say those. Okay, let's make this. Call up Jason Momoa. Let's get it done. Also, you have to have a butt shot in there because Conan had one in the original movie, and we have to try and top Arnie. I'm telling you now, I'm not of that particular persuasion, but I am going to tell you that when you go up against Superman, and I don't mean the one in DC, I mean actual Mr. Universe himself, keep trying. Keep trying. There's a reason he was on stage flexing muscles all the time. Yes, congratulations, Mr. Momoa, you did well, but you're not Arnie. I don't know, it's not his fault. It's the people that cast it, but it was not good. It was not good. He didn't feel like a big hard man. He just felt like a guy with muscles and a towel. It's shit. Now, if it was, again, we did talk about this. If it was just one of those Sunday movies that you kind of caught and it was just like, you know what, nothing else is on. Fuck it. It would have been fine if it didn't have the title. If it was called something else, it would have been okay. But because we already understand the story and the lore and all the rest of it, of the actual Conan movies, and it wasn't tied into any of that shit, it just, no. Need to rename it Gonad the Barbarian. Do you know, Chloe, you're going to find this one interesting. One of the bad guys, who Conan cut his nose off, it was Spudgun from Bottom. Speaking of old Conan movies, did you like the Beastmaster? Do I like Beastmaster? Yes. Hey Zard Ninjas, I was going to say DJ and JD all combined. You would nearly call GG. But not with a G, just a J pronunciation. JD, how you doing? Do it adds the latest stream, or is it just me? No. Refresh it. Refresh your stream, Kamari. It might be your internet connection. Right, I want 3 Lazy Sorcs. Bring them. Whisper me in-game, 3 Lazy Sorcs. Following something that we saw on PC the other day. Well, Tony saw it and shared it in Discord. I may well, and I never thought I'd do this, I may well delete my actual guild. Well, technically, I'll just leave it. I'll leave my own guild, leave someone else in charge of it, and I might make a new one and just put middle fingers up everywhere and say 1 bars only and see what happens. How many people will be up for that? I'm not doing it right now, but just wave if you are. You'd love it. It'd really piss off the canoes, wouldn't it? Who was that? Turtle Swatter with a gifted sub to Kamaru. Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much. If you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gift. You're a fucking Dragonborn. He's a Dragonborn. Play nice. So what was the question again? You know the rules, people. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you will take their place in stream. I'll have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. Kamaru, you got a month's worth of sub with 35 emotes, and you don't have to watch adverts anymore. Refresh your stream so you don't get adverts. You're on the throne, by the way. Your name is up there. You are famous. And my Discord just decided to open itself, which was dumb. Who would want a guild with 1 bar builds only? That was the question. Thank you. There you go. Someone put, love you. Oh, you're so edgy. Tell your mum. Dear, oh dear. 3 lazy sorcs, please. You know when people do that, it's a common troll. They're like, hi, I love you. No, you don't. You just want to see if your name pops up on stream so you can wave to people that don't like you. Dear, oh dear. Usually. Been wrong once. And then they hated me eventually anyway. So I was technically right. It was just in the future it happened. Not mad at 1 bar guild. You're not mad at it. You'd not be mad at it. Pirate Valkyrie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know it's bank holiday and all the adults are going to sleep early tonight, but we still need 3 lazy sorcs. Because we're going to smash dungeons in the back of the face with 3 lazy sorcs if we get them. If we don't get them, then fuck it. And I won't make a bloody guild because we don't have enough people. Because nobody plays ESO anymore, because it's dead. That was a joke before anyone loses their shit. Came from Facebook. I can't stake claim to it. Stupid people said it. I'll give them credit. You won't get me in? Probably not. Have some of that. And for inclusion, I'd like a guild that loves everyone. Well, that was what Ninjas was for, but then it got poached by shitbags who decided to quit the game because they're shit at it. Been too busy on PC, been neglecting on PS again. Yep. And splat. Oh, this is the Pond of Disappointment for those that don't already know. Everything in there was farmed by accident. I was farming for 1 fish for my collection, and all this furniture came out before I got it. So, I don't know if it's good RNG or bad RNG. Probably bad. I think I'm going to end up solo in fucking Infinite Archive at this rate. I got some flowers. Congratulations. Flower lanterns. Shiny, shiny. We got 1. We got Fless. And we've got Lena. We've got Fless and Lena. We need 1 more. 1 more lazy sorc. Let's fucking go, people. Don't be scared. If Lena and Fless can join, no one has any reason to be scared. Depends on whether you like furnishing or not. I mean, I do, but I don't want it. Because I just chucked all my stuff in another house. I did that the other stream ago. Oh, I was looking for the loot I got, wasn't I? Eat these, eat these. I was going to do bank management, because I need to drop some pages off. Bot can't come fast enough, you're not wrong. I mean, it's soon. Just not that soon, is it? We've still got a month. Well, PC's got a month. Console's got a month and a bit. Loading up now. Yes! Raddy's joining us. Now, these 3 stooges are not going to die. You just call us... Yes, I did. I called you not going to die. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's Ninja Button. Enjoy. You'll be pleased to know, Vigix, that my lights are on. Yeah, they are. See, this is how you waste people's time. When someone says, hey, I turned all your lights off, turn them back on and make them feel silly that the lights are back on again. Guess what you just did? I just made him waste half an hour going back in and doing it again. Refresh your stream. Yes, you need to refresh your stream, Kamaru, otherwise it's not going to work. Where's my tripods? Oh, I have got some. I have some recipes I need to chuck off into the bank. Not those. We'll see. Raddy is in. He is back. Also, I need some tissue for my nose because I have got sinus issues from cat fur flying up my nose from the fan. Hello, Zine Ninjas. Time to stand up and play. Activity to get our exercise in for today. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Conjured Samurai, how you doing? I'm going to use the Infinite Archive version, I think. Or should I? Tough call. Let's see. Infinite Archive version would be nice, because I can do extra damage. The group won't get any heals, though. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. The vampire version might be good for now. Well, you guys have got to stay close. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. I'm going as this. Not the damn Xynuses, right? First proper day I've had on the PS in a while. Get your excuses in nice and quickly. Raddy's just said that he's going to die. Activity finder. Dungeon finder. Random vet. Go. Do not be dead. Let's see what happens. Oh, I nearly went for this one. FL in the chat for Fang Lair. Everything you need to know is in that video. Bear in mind, the sets that I recommend, just in case you're not very good at getting past the ghosts, are irrelevant now because they changed them. So, just get good. Love this dungeon. Yeah, me too. It's fucking brilliant. Do I have all the stuff and things I need? Skills, taunt, pull, stuff. Yes, we're good. People, I cannot wait for subclassing because this build is going to be bonkers. Fucking bonkers. You've already seen some of the testing of it. And if you haven't seen those, go to my YouTube channel. There's a video. There you go. It's working. Fantabulous. Oh, I'm so slow. I got snared. My bad. Don't run faster than me. I'll tell your mum. Thank you for the link. There's no audio. What about sounds? Yoink. Yoink. Stab. Yoink. Pin. This is not loud enough. There we go. Did you see the Gran Turismo stream today, people? I was driving my actual car. My real life one. Put car in the chat. And then watch today's VOD. Who did a fart? Conjured Samurai farted. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Carling, thank you. Ah. This is redonkulous. What? I don't know why you're wiggling left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Ha ha ha, you're wiggling in the air. That's what happens when you stand in stupid. Technically speaking, you just kind of come here, drop a dot, and heavy attack stuff, and it's dead.
No matter. You will go no further and
Biff.
your bones will join this army.
So the first attack she does can sometimes be aimed all at one person, so you gotta be really careful. Have you actually been around a circuit in your car? Not those ones, no. On an airstrip, that was fucking fun. And on some country roads that I definitely was behaved on. Yeah. There's two left to make a right, Zion Ninjas. Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, it does. 100%. The internet said. I found that, actually. I can tell you, Turtle Swatter, due to Gran Turismo being a simulator, obviously it has very, very close similarities, or as close as they can get, to real life. And I have tuned that car, not the one you saw today, because there's several different settings for it. One of the settings is actually tuned exactly the same, or as close to possible, as my own car. And it's very close. The responsiveness and how it behaves is very, very close. Top to get airstrip counts, but if I win the lottery, I'll pay for you to go to Nürburgring. I would love that. It has been to Austria, past Nürburgring, all the way there, but not on it. It's been on the Autobahn for about 2 days. I can tell you that when it goes really, 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 really fast, it doesn't care. Doesn't care. So when you go very, very fast, it talks to you. It's like, yeah, faster. As fast as you can go. Faster. Come on. You know, like a dog when you're about to take it for a walk and it's going, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it does that. I actually had a very, 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 very realistic dream yesterday that I'd won £800,000 on the lottery. Which is interesting, because apparently I got 5 numbers. Which is also interesting, because I haven't bought a fucking ticket, so I don't know how the fuck that worked. It's one of those really, really realistic ones where you're definitely sure it happened, and you wake up going, oh, fuck. So, I didn't win. I didn't even buy a ticket. It's impossible. Impossible. Nothing can happen if you don't buy a fucking ticket. Maybe I should buy one. One of those nights where you wish you hadn't woken up. It was a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I was dishing out money to everyone. And then I woke up. So I should have just rang my brother or something and went, ha, no money for you. He'd be like, what? Click. Well, not with that attitude you can't, right? I tend to stay away from car games. They tend to turn into old Bretons, Tony knows. Who listen? Shay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be the easiest Fang Lair ever. Bony boss, by the way. When the cat is chasing you, go next to the bear. You will then be responsible for stacking them because they cannot be taunted. They will follow your feet. I do at least I stay away from the youngsters now. Yeah. Slayer is allergic to old Bretons. Make him see. They make him sneeze. They do. Poor Slayer. Can't go anywhere near Mike. Mike doesn't want people near him anyway. That's why he made a lawn. We'll be streaming GTA 6 when it comes out. Yes, but that's going to be a long, long way away. You'll have to wait until we get there. We'll see what happens in this stream first. I played GTA 5 on stream recently. A couple times. 6 is delayed anyway, again. And then you got all the shitbags going, oh my god, fucking useless developers because I can't get my own way now. I want it now, Veronica Salt, or whatever her name is, Veruca Salt. Here's the thing. If a developer says, wait, be fucking patient. Because otherwise, you're going to be those well, you're going to be one of those shit bastards that sits there going, where is it? And then when it gets there and it's too early and it's broken, you're like, oh my god, it didn't even make a good game, it's broken. You know, Cyberpunk. We're back there again. If a developer needs more time, or a development company needs more time, let them have it. You got two choices. Have it early and broken and be moody, or have it later and really good. I mean, summer's coming anyway, right? Someone's going to go outside at least once. One eye patch sneezing coming. So one eye is going to be dangling and the other one will be safe. I read that one already. Might get my second ban. Right. I don't know where the fuck the group are. What are they doing? If the cat is on you, run next to the bear. Really simple stuff. It's not difficult to understand. You cannot taunt him, so if he's on you, get near me. Raddy, you need to get closer. There you go. You got there. That works. Maybe focus the cat, the splash damage will kill the bear. Fortnite kids won't be outside. They're allergic to grass. Haha, you said it. Oh, shit. I spent all summer whinging about how they need to release the game now. Take the day off work for the release date. Fine, I can't play it because I'm not finished. Cry buckets. Here's a tip for anyone that is waiting for a release of a game. If its release or download availability is at the end of a day, or even on a day that you would normally be working, do not take that day off. Do not. Take the day after off. Because all those people that rush to a server to get in there first, 9 times out of 10 end up waiting half the day because it's crashed. Or waiting because there was a delay. That happens. So get a game on release day, sure, but play it if you can, if you are looking for days off work, the day after. Because then you can stay up all night on your day that you've already been working and have your whole day off either sleeping or playing. Stagger it that way, it makes more sense. Otherwise, if you have just the day off, you'll be sad when you have to go to bed early because you've got work tomorrow. Think about it. Imagine spending your whole day waiting for a patch to download that isn't downloading, and then on the day that isn't your day off, it's up. Nope. If you want more time to play it, go to work that day, get the next day off. Unless, of course, you're Mike Macon, in which case you get a week off and you cover all angles. All bases, even. All bases are covered. So there's your options. Take the day after off, or take the whole week. No in between. Slice side smile. Mike has done that to about 7 games this year already. Wing. Mike's doing it when Dune comes out. Stand in a square, 1 corner each, and only move when you need to move, and then get back in again. Really simple.
For a very
Come on.
stay. How much more of your
He talks so much, doesn't he?
endure, Orin? None of you are
Calurian. I'm not moving. Now I'm moving. Relic is up. Doesn't matter. Keep on the boss. It's only after a short period of time that he'll go invulnerable, unless you can kill him first. Don't stay in the AoE. Oh my god, you're not the tank. Stop demanding devs release half-finished games. Yes, please stop doing that. We demand better. Well, go and work for them then, and speed it up the process with your expertise. Oh, wait. Malcolm from Tesco's. Hello, mate. How you doing today? Have you ever done any voiceover work? Was watching a show and a video, the narrator sounded just like you. I can't share that information. That's top secret. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Which one of them sounded like me? Was it an AI meme video where someone tried to sabotage a YouTube channel? That'd be fun. What was it? Then I can tell you whether it was or wasn't me. It wasn't me. What an unusual request. Were they English by any chance? Is that what it sounded like me? Boing. You all sounded like, yeah, I heard it. What you said, wasn't it? When the health goes really, really low on this boss, get the fuck away from it as the tank. When your health is really low, he's going to uppercut the tank into space, and he's going to run over and stab him in the chest. It's a one-shot, you can't live. You have to kill the boss quick enough. Or stay away from him, and he'll just rotate his Space Invader mechanic. Alphanar. There's coverage of the F1 series. I mean, oddly specific. I have been to the AMG F1 factory. I went last year. Or year before, actually. Courtesy of overclockers.co.uk. Part of my sponsorship. We got a thank you trip, and it was fucking amazing. I'm going to stay away from him. Right, Space Invaders mechanic as of now, and he's going to keep doing that. This is Space Invaders. And all you got to do is stay out of it. Now, if you stay away from him, he won't uppercut you into space. If you stay close to him, he will, and your group's probably going to die. Is he bad? No! Oddly, the person was Welsh. Have you... I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of their words. Fuck that. You think that's why most Welsh people choose to speak actual English? Because they've spoken to the rest of the UK, and they've just given up that no one is ever going to fucking understand them. Like, no, fuck it, I'll learn English properly instead. It's easier to learn another language than it is to listen to people not understand mine. Boing. Okay, this is a mechanical lesson here. These are breadcrumb mechanics where you get to see something that is very important. This crystal here needs to die. If you don't kill it, Bone Colossus will come out. You get to see most mechanics 3 times before a boss encounter actually demonstrates it. So you get to familiarize yourself with the mechanics. Lots of people like to blast through content and not paying attention to it, get up against the boss and go, this boss is well hard. Is it really? Yeah, the crystal don't know what to do. Well, if you'd have paid attention in the first place, then you would have been loaded with the information at the end. Anyway, if you do get stuck with that, put FL in the chat for Fang Lair. Because the bloody English stole our vowels, right? Bullshit. Splat. I mean, it's safer, isn't it? Because then the words are shorter. In fact, they're not. I mean, if you allowed yourself to have vowels, I think they'd be worse, wouldn't they? Instead of sounding like a Klingon, it would be a song. You'd be yodeling just to say a road name. Boing. Meow. Drury is all I have to say. Yeah, fuck it. That's where some words are perfectly fine regardless of the spelling, which makes it even worse. Imagine that. Spelling it wrong, but you can't be wrong. Because you've chosen one of the ones that is accepted as right. Dewey. It's a little different. I don't think even South Park could have got away with that. Boing. The audio is really fucked up lately. It's delayed. You cast a spell and then, or press an ability, and then 3 seconds later it fires. I kind of have extensive knowledge. Fucking hell. Stab. No, you don't. Right. This is where the group is not going to die on the last boss, because you're actually going to pay attention this time. You need to focus the Bone Colossus, even when the dragon is low health, otherwise you get in trouble. I'm pressing hard mode. Everyone needs to get a corner each, so that when Orin lands, one of you is going to interrupt him. Otherwise, you're dead. If your crit surge runs out, you're dead. I'm not saving you. Really simple. When the ghosts come toward you, look for a gap. Get in that gap and go past them. Then turn your camera around and figure out where you're going next. You have all that time in the world to do it if you pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you will inevitably fail. Raddy has to press the button. He's done. This is my corner. You can fuck off. No revives run. I think you just jinxed it. Was I soloing it? Oh, fucking hell. Let's go. Don't overburn it. 85, 75, 65, 55, 45.
I love Willy. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Orin is on one of the corners. Someone should have interrupted a 3, 2, 1 dodge. Doo-doo. Kill that. I'll get to the other side of this green stuff. There's a Bone Colossus. Hang him. Oh shit. You need to kill him, otherwise we're in trouble. You have failed. There we go. You haven't failed. Crystal. Tank doesn't need to taunt that. Other people need to bring it near the crystal. Lena, you failed so hard. I watched that from over here. I've said this so many thousands of times. You should know by now. Never, ever, 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 ever keep the Bone Colossuses away from the crystal. Put them near it. Zero dear. Rip no death again. They've overburnt. That's why you got 2 crystals at once. So, for those that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, the crystals will spawn a Bone Colossus. You need to make sure you keep the Colossus as close to the crystal as possible and kill them both at the same time. That way, my job is nice and easy, and so is yours. But if you run into that corner over there for no good reason whatsoever and dodge roll badly, you're dead. Poor Lena. Anything that involves me turning the camera around results in insta-death because I have no sense of direction, so as soon as I turn, I have no idea where I am. Fucking rip. So, did you ever get a pinata for your birthday pie? That would be hilarious. Spin, 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 spin. Whack dad with a bat. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Pin. Ah, beautiful. See, that was good. There's always one person that fucks this up. Doesn't matter how well you tank it. Someone else is going to fucking die. Remember, when you get the gold pads, look for one and run to it. If someone else has already run into it, don't be selfish. Get another one. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Now, look for ghosts. Find a gap. There. Easy. Get in the gap. Turn around. Loads of time. Oh my god, we need St. John's ambulance for this scene. Where's the next ones? Here. There's the gap there. You need to get through the gap. I'm holding the boss still. Please have one near me. Excellent. Get one each. Someone hesitated. One of you's dead. Rip. Lena's dead again. Oh, man. That was close. Woohoo! Gap in the middle. Beautiful. New ghosts. Gap here. Bone Colossus. More ghosts. Gap here. I gotta look over the boss's shoulder and everything. You've got no excuse. That was a lucky guess. I assumed one would be there based on how the mechanics are usually made. Or usually working even. I had to heavy attack that skeleton to get through the ghosts then. Like a dodge roll. 3, 2, 1, dodge. I'm in trouble. Ah, I'm broken. Oh my god, that was lucky. Lena and Raddy are dead, obviously. Fuck it off, Flex is done. Kill him. I landed on a pad. That's beautiful. I can't move. I'm stuck. Oh, perfect placement. That was really lucky. I mean, I did that on purpose. Get him dead. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm brave. I can do it. Yes! That would have been a no-death hard mode speedrun if Lena and Raddy didn't die. BFG is awesome. It is. Dangerous enough to pin tail on Donkey. So I'm finally starting an Arcanist build, and I'm going to use BFG. You're going to love it, dude. I actually had people chanting that in a circle at me in Amsterdam ESO 10. It was mental. Lena and Raddy, you need to get better with your feet. Flex nailed it. I'm pressing the button. Easy peasy. To be fair, you've got enough damage in this group to actually go to only 2 or 3 waves worth of ghosts. You can probably do it in 2 pad phases, and that's it. But not if you're dead. Next! Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random Vet, go. See, I brought 3 people that can absolutely annihilate this and don't need too much extra support. And then the stuff I can't support them with, they die anyway. Can't get the stuff. Gonna go, wishing you fancies good luck. Smooch, thank you for watching. Woven looking boss. It was a dragon. An actual dragon. I think Flesh sucked up all the internet for this one. Yeah, I think her Wi-Fi is better than Lena's. FV in the chat. Foxtrot Victor for Frostvault. Raddy's nowhere to be seen. Was 1 step away from surviving. I don't think that counts, dude. Dead is dead. You don't go to someone's funeral and go, they were nearly alive. No, you're dead. It's a hindsight situation. Also known as too fucking late. Definitely a bit of a handicap, which some people who criticize some of your tanks fail to understand. Yep. They criticize them because they're stupid. And they think that criticism makes them smarter. It doesn't. It makes them point out how much they don't really know. If you expect everyone else to carry you for you, what are you doing? And how are you so awesome if everyone else is doing all the work? Obviously not. Boing. Makes them look silly and get called canoes. They do get called canoes. Let a heavy attack regenerate resources off balance. Oh, yeah, when you don't know that that is a thing, and then you all of a sudden love 1 bars even though you hated them. Yeah, that definitely didn't happen. Oi! I disagree. I was blocking. Nearly killed me. See, a tank with 40k health would have died there. Oh dear. Each to their own. Definitely not doing that. Don't stun me. I got him. The amount of people that die here because the tank doesn't taunt the ogre is ridiculous. Basic rule of thumb, regardless of whether you know the mechanics or not, get the big one. Get the big one. This is what we call a big one. Also known as a troll. Now, if he uppercuts anyone, you need to interrupt him. And also, if you're running away from this fight and nowhere near me, you're an idiot. Come in. I didn't say you are one. I said if you're one of those people that does that, you become one. So if you don't want to be an idiot, get closer. He will jump on your head. It's a basic mechanic. The further away you are, the more likely you are to be a target. There we go. He's dead. Easy. Don't you dare. I can't get up. Knock me the fuck out. People, generally speaking, die in this game because of their own fault. Most of the time, it's their own fault. Does it ever get confusing playing and reading chat? Confusing or tiring? Confusing? No, not really. Because I've had 8 or 9 years worth of practice. I'm in the wrong door, aren't I? Where the hell am I going?
I've seen far worse.
Other door.
We'll need to salvage some parts though.
I knew that. It is not easy. And most people cannot do it. Greetings, salutations, Sensei Ninjas. Listen while driving. Tally, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Put the phone down. You're not allowed to use your phone while driving. If you keep doing that, I'm going to tell your mum. You can listen, though. You can listen. Already got pillagers nerfed on my YouTube feed. You taught me to hate the N-word. Yeah, I know. And that was only from this afternoon's fucking patch notes. By the way, nerfed doesn't mean what people think it means. And also, since it's not live yet, it's fucking not news, is it? Unless it actually goes live, then it's not going to affect anyone just yet. It's there for testing purposes. What they do is they change stuff so you can test them to see how they work. If they don't work very well, then they'll change them back. And if they do work very well, they'll keep them. And if none of the two happen, then they'll adjust them further. It's all part and parcel of testing, but people always like to make out that it's final so that they can make it more dramatic for fucking cheap clicks. Is what it is. I'm just jealous I didn't get there first. And Warhorn, let's go. Imagine being really mad about something you don't use. And that's part and parcel of the whole one-way mentality. There's billions of ways to play in this game, and that is an underlined fact. There are billions of ways to make your character, down to the smallest variable. And as soon as someone's one-way mentality is challenged or slightly altered, potentially, I have to say potentially because it's not done yet, that's when people lose their shit. Imagine they've ever played Warcraft, where it's very linear, and then it changes for absolutely everyone, rather than that one person out of 21 million. Be a Fallout, wouldn't there? Always another way. And everything is done for a reason. They even put developer notes underneath it. So what happens is, instead of people reading the developer notes, because they didn't bother reading the patch notes, because they don't have to, might be busy, what people do is shout really, really loud about how bad everything is to make people panic. Adjusted and nerfed are very, very different. Completely nuked to the ground for no good reason whatsoever is a nerf. Altered with a reason is adjusting for balance or potential balance. Mark JPVVA, how you doing? They're trying to line it up with something for a purpose. That is why they altered the new mythic item before it is even out yet, because it was too powerful for ulti regen. Ulti regen is phenomenally fucking easy now, especially since every single person in the game can put on necrotic potency. Considering that is an outcome that could happen, they have to balance things just in case that does. Frighten people by easier to influence the people that secure themselves and their abilities. Correct. Also, Mark JPVA, have a button. You're completely wrong, unless you make a rotation in your class and you drain the group, there could be no argument in this. I love that comment. It was so funny. I read that, I was like, you believe everything that you say, don't you? It's a special kind of person when they believe their own bullshit. That comment was fucking gold. This is quite simple. Laser beam, stand on the other side of the dome. Now, as the fight goes on, there'll be more and more laser beams. Listen to this very carefully and I'll understand the pattern. As you can see there, that beam is making us go left from where we last were. We need to go left again, and left again, and left again until that phase is over, if there's more than 2 lasers. Whenever there's more than 2 lasers, which there will be indefinitely throughout the fight, the further the fight, the more lasers, always follow the direction of the second laser. Honestly, you forgot about the ninja button. It's brilliant. Made it all by myself. Can't even whistle now. There we go. Okay, so we're going here. When the next one comes in, that's the direction decided for this rotation. Sensei button, thank you very much. It is right. So, the next phase, we're going right again. We can actually do that before this is even over. Move. I can guarantee it. Trust me, don't move. Right again. Now we've got a whole phase of them. We're doing all 4 this time. So stay here. Better work first time implementing 2. It did. It did straight away. Now we're going left. Now we're going left for the whole turn. Left again. Before it's even started, I'm going to that position. Once it's gone, left again. Guaranteed. And that is the pattern. That is the system. It's in the video. Enjoy. 4 have gone. Kill him. Crime people are easier to influence than the secure. No, I read that one already. Correct. 100%. Safety in numbers, and the more people shouting, the more they feel safe. But now the patch notes are out again. This week you are actually getting a few videos on some stuff and things that are in testing on the PTS. Not things that are final, because nobody knows what's final yet because they haven't told us. Rash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think people understand the words test. Hang on, try again, because it's really difficult to say these words. They have meaning. You might have to look them up. Test server. Test server. Not live server. Not finished server. Not we've already got it server. Test server. Testing. For testing. To get the results of tests. Nothing's finished until they say it's done. Is that ninjas? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sergeant goes still okay, or a lot of people saying it's been fixed. Fixed for what? Dude, I'm not going to sell you something that's broken on purpose. Fixed. GT stream today was awesome. Thank you very much. Did you see me hit a wall? Did you see my car?
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. FV in the chat if you want the guide for this. By the way, this is Frostvault. Doink. Never stay in that corridor. You'll be dead. Lena, what are you doing? You've played Elder Scrolls Online before. You've heard me tell you off before. Get out of the fucking corridor. For those that don't know, if you stay in the corridor and he's doing his lightning shooty much, you will die. 2 shots, you're dead. 1 shot, most people are dead. We're going this way. Lena can't hear me because he's colorblind. Boing. Is it broken? It's on my laser sorc. It's not broken. You mean the part where you can wind it up before you finish a full heavy attack? Dude, nobody pays attention to that anyway, unless they're already really, really experienced. And if that is the case, then they're using something they told you they're not. You know, the people that say, we're doing 1 bars of shit. Well, if they know about it, they're using it. You can wind it up on partial channel. And there's many things in the game that you can do that with, including the werewolf, taunt, and all that kind of stuff, because it says heavy attack, not fully charged heavy attack. So maybe they will standardize some of those things over time, and they have done already with some things, but it doesn't mean that it's broken. It just means that they've decided to standardize it and make it work in its full capacity rather than boost it earlier. Wolf is really fast at taunting. Even so, it's not going to affect you, because if you're going heavy, 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 and having some more heavies on top of the heavy and a heavy, then you've got full stacks anyway. What difference does it make? Fucking 0. Yoink! Kill him! Do not stack. Do not stack. Stay the fuck away from each other. Mechanic successful. Oh, perfect. What a place to spawn that. To span it? To spawn that. Big ice monster. Yeah, he's a distraction though. You need to kill the boss behind him. And this mechanic here, there's a big circle you'll see in a moment, and there's a gap in the AoEs. You need to get in the gaps. Like that. You have to stay in the circle and get in the gaps. It's 1, 2, 3, and then you're fine. Done! Saying Sarge has been nerfed to the ground. Oh, fuck people. King, you got to do yourself a favor and stop listening to stupid people. Boing. Nothing's been nerfed to the ground. And again, the screams and the cries are from people that have told you for years to not use it anyway. Imagine someone telling you don't use it because if you do, you're shit and blah, 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 blah. And then going, oh, it's shit now. I thought it was shit all along. You're doing what trolls want you to do, and you're sucking up stupid. Play the game, enjoy it, use what you want to use. If you want to continue to use something that has been adjusted, then do so. And if not, then don't. Nerfed to the ground is a very, very dramatic term to use. That would encourage, what's the word for it? That would, it's been a long day. That would imply that it is completely useless. For no reason. Rather than adjusted for a reason. Do you know why they would adjust something like that? Because it is overused in comparison to other heavy attack contributing sets. So they would adjust it to make it more of an option rather than a go-to. That's it. And at the end of the day, there's billions of possibilities anyway, so if anything does get completely nuked... Remember, I do this for a living, dude. I don't care if something gets nuked. I will make it work in another way anyway. People said. I heard. Be very careful of that. That's where the bullshit comes from. Remember, if you have to use the words I heard to start a sentence, you don't know as much as you think you do. Or, the source is full of shit. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It's very easy to get caught up in Facebook hype and forum junkie moments and just listen to the very loud vocal minority or consensus instead of actually finding out how things really are. Don't worry. You love the new Lazy Sorc? Excellent. That was a quick shift, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Do you ever mess up with the buttons in the combat? Not really, but it's not to say I don't. Not very often. The one thing that happens is you get jump block, which is a feature. It's not supposed to happen. If you hold block, you do this, and if you press X, you dodge roll while blocking. Nearly fell off the edge. But what happens sometimes is you do this, and you jump block in the air. Now, I did that on purpose then. Sometimes it happens by accident, and it shouldn't. Get out of the room or you're dead. Righty, get out of the fucking room or you're going to ruin the no death. Thank you. Really nice to give up hope for this game. It's really nice you never give up hope. Of course I don't. Because I actually understand how the game is designed and what the fuck is going on. Other people just try to robot the fuck out of YouTube all the time and shout in comment sections about how everything's bad. Everything's been bad for years by that logic. Yet we're still here. Don't worry, it's fine. I've got to be really careful here because I'm in trouble. Aha! People do not grab that bastard quick enough. You have to taunt him. If you don't taunt him, you're going to kill your group. It's quite simple. There's 2 arms. Each arm that dies will spawn a Centurion. You need to kill it. Mine. Big robot thingy. Yeah, it's a assembly general of sorts. Dwemer fucking construct. So this is simple. Follow the lights. Once you get onto a really long corridor, wait. I don't care how impatient you are. Wait, that one there, wait. Otherwise, you'll never get across it. Usually, I would use a speed buff there. I might not make it. I did. That is just about. That is why you wait. If you don't wait for the fire and you try and run across it quicker, you're going to die. 3, 2, 1, wait. Go. Meow. Don't you dare. Mine's done. She's using Lazy Sorc. Sarge is no longer viable. Awful words. I would just adjust the build. Correct. Like I have done for the last 8 years for Lazy Sorc, for the Easy Sorc. Bear in mind that the original version of that still functions perfectly fine. 8 years ago. Because I build based on the game's design, not based on what I pretend it is. Or wish it was. Doesn't matter how much I scream, I'm not going to be able to turn it into Assassin's Creed. And that's what happens a lot. People shout and scream about how much they love other MMOs and keep trying to force ESO to be it. If you like the other MMOs so much, perfectly acceptable, go play it. You should never have left in the first place. It's the ex-wife syndrome. If you don't like her, leave her. But if you expect the next one to be exactly the same, you probably should have never left. Simple as that. That was no death. Excellent.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. It's a YouTube sub, actually. We enjoyed the game, we're having fun. Stop acting like you're a funeral. It's not a funeral. Boing. Dude, the game is in such an exciting state with all the new stuff being added, especially with subclassing. It stands to reason that with all the attention that is there, many will try to seek from it. So they create drama. Steering clear of that syndrome, indeed.
Not yet, Longo.
That was good. You got no death. What? Never spoken to her before. Next. What have we got? Scripts and shit. So please. New script. Prophecy. Banging. Bear in mind, I'm not using the Healy one. I'm using the damagey one. I probably should use the Healy one. Although, to be fair, having all this maim is useful, except for when Raddy walks into a ghost. Good night, Kamari, Steve. Well, gotta go. Tired, have to sleep. Good luck. Latest, Kamari. Thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who went to leave the stream. Shout out for Kamari if you're not following already. Make sure you do so. I've never been able to work out where they're supposed to go when you're on the mouse on that one. Follow the line. So you go into the middle, tap square or X on the Xbox or number 2, and spam. And then you'll be electrified. Once you do that, you can run all the way to the line and then pop at the end. I'm going to add shadowy disguise to all my PvP builds. Going to be invisible all over the place. Excellent. Good to know. You can also say hello when you join the stream. But you can also do that anyway because you can just run at stage 4 vampire. If you sprint, you go, whee, gone. Let's go. Next. Actually, I'm gonna go over here and use this dude. Armory. Vampire. Let's go. Equip build, yes. Now I'm a vampire. This is the other variant of the build. And it's banging. Okay, let's go. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random bet, go. Give us something really awesome. It's actually pretty awesome. Banished Cells 2, BC2 in the chat if you want the guide for this. This is one of the base game dungeons. Used to be a veteran dungeon only, and it was much more difficult than the first version, the second story in the series for the Banished Cells. And it's still mega. People die here every single day, and wait here because I need to go and get a drink because I am out and I'm going to die. My voice doesn't work.
They are not
Go back.
Not any longer.
They selected an intelligent course of action. What better way to keep rickety old Relis in check than a few Daedra?
I will find a way to silence you, Relis. You've become too dangerous to imprison.
If you want to silence me, you'll need power.
Is he still fucking talking?
Daedric magic. What is there to fear? I was a mere kindred.
Right, let's go. Otherwise, he's going to be here for fucking ever.
Surely you can resist corruption where I
That was good. Yoink. Yoink. I'm here. Banished Cells, of course, he's still fucking talking. He talks forever.
However, I made sure they still serve their
I think you guys are soloing a bit because where you should be coming in together and putting your dots down in heavy attack and you keep backing up all the time, running away, stay closer. You're not going to get any buffs or anything if you don't stay close, especially if I'm using the other version. Boom Slang, thank you very much. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. Welcome in. That is 35 months on the bounce. Thank you very, very much. Bit and Cake in the chat, people. Ooh, I've got a lead. Let's go. Yoink. We didn't get a Banished Cells link in the chat. Someone put BC2. Exclamation point BC2. That is for those at the back that are scared to post a link because they want to lurk, which is perfectly fine. But you can click that. Should work. It might just be Banished 2. It's an old link from many years ago. It is actually. I'm gonna do something really awesome. Give me the fire. Aha! Mega Jeff, let's go. I love this fucking boss. Sorry, I got overexcited. I don't know what happened. So, have you ever played New World? Yes, currently playing it. I have. I was sponsored to play it a couple of days before it came out. On stream. Cool game, not for me though. Because, to me, it's another linear MMO. It's very, very pretty. It's a good game. But, because I've played MMOs for so long, it's not anything out of what I've already seen 100 times. So, for me, I am not going to be able to maintain attention on it, but it is a good game. So, if you like that kind of thing, banging. I can't remember what the fuck the... Maybe Banished 2. Is my bot running? Why is it not working?
I'm impressed with the keeper.
Banished 2. Maybe it's that. Oh, it might be... Oh, I don't know what the fuck it is. Odyssey excited for Chrono Odyssey. Fair. Quick question. I want a class that is very good that can heal and switch DPS. Also, I hate making multiple tunes and rather sick. Any recommendations? Yeah, anything. You're in the right game. Any class, any race, any role. So pick what you like aesthetically, and you can do it. That's it. Guys trying new people to post links in the chat might not be the best one to start with it. No, anyone can do it. New people won't post because they're worried about getting it wrong, or they're worried about revealing their username. So people like to lurk in the background, but people do like to click them. I don't know what the fuck the command is for Banished Cells 2.
I never liked him.
It should be BC2. We try Chrono. Nope. Don't have time. Got too many things to do. Got to play fucking Dune on the weekend yet. What we reveal is that there are only some that people want in groups. That's a different thing entirely. That's something you can't scale. You're trying to please random people about what they magically want. Fuck what they want. Use what works for you. You'll find a group or you can make one. If people keep trying to gatekeep what you should and shouldn't play, you're not going to be happy playing. Any class, any race, any role means that. If people try to manipulate that particular design into making out that there's only one way to play, they're fucking stupid. Bollocks to them. And plus, subclassing is coming anyway. So you can swap stuff out and be other classes at the same time. So there's really no rules. Do they want to heal or not? Fallen Destroyer. Thank you very much indeed for the sub. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. 23 months on a bounce. You must like it here. Thank you very much. If you can heal, you can heal. If someone doesn't like a build, they're morons. Yeah, imagine that. We want a healer. Okay, I'm a healer. Yo, I want a different flavor one. Well, tough, you get what you're given. Imagine that as a kid. Mum comes up. Here you go. Here's some crisps. Well, I want cheese flavor. Right, fucking go about then. Simple as that. Start trying to please everybody else. You'll never do it. Someone always tries to control you no matter what it is you do, whether you're right or not. Harold talks people, the games are dead. I love stupid people. They're just adorable. They are indeed. Oh, pick up the loot, you fucker. I'm on a vampire tank at the moment. Specifically built with loads of vampirism stuff in mind, including the sets that are being used. Banging. Put Immortal in the chat. There's 5 different variants of this particular build in the same video, all doing basically the same thing as far as button pressing is concerned and control, but they have different themes and different outputs. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, even. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mike plays a fuck ton of characters, but his sorcerer specifically has got like 7 or 8 builds off the channel. He just swaps them out with the armory, as and when. Look how cool this dude is. Absolute vampire. Yoink. Pin. Yes, I jumped over the thing to put him in. Saw him smack faces in Bobby and PvP. He did. It's funny as fuck. What's up, Zion Ninjas? Coachy Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Anyone that was trying to get on the Conan server yesterday for PC, it is there. It does exist. I misspelt the fucking my own name, so it said Xynode. It had 2 ends in it instead of 1. I fixed it. It's there. Maybe it scares new players like me are the elitists. They want only meta healers and meta DPS. There isn't one. There isn't such thing. People keep making up there is. And the more they shout it, the more they're wrong. The thing is, dude, everyone pretends to be the next best thing. And those people sit there for ages never playing content. Ever. They just sit there whinging about what they wish they had. Hype train o'clock, people. Let's go. Thank you very much indeed. Subs and bits. Make it happen. In other games that are very linear and with vertical progression, sure, a best is designed in mind. In this game, there's too many billions of possibilities for any one expert to ever claim that they are responsible for finding the best. There is no such thing. And it's a very, very ambitious thing to even consider that you're capable of doing so. It would take you just short of 9,000 years to test every single combination of sets 3 updates ago if you did it once a second. How many fucking thousands do you think it's going to take to try every single skill combination as well? It's ridiculous. They've given us so many options, it's literally up to you. And if shit canoes want to sit there and hold onto that gate post as much as possible so you can't get past, shouting, you need this or else, they don't understand the game at all. Now, that being said, counterpoint, if someone is in charge of their own group, they are in charge of what they tell you to bring, and it's up to you whether you want to join that group or not. But people in the random passings that you have trying to force you to believe that there's one way or no way, full of shit. You'll always get that group in any game. You will. You'll always get people that think they're better than everybody else. And then they'll try to fluff those pillows with achievements that they link. Good for you. You know you can buy them off fucking eBay. Don't do that. You get in trouble. One Nightblade healer just scared people. Don't. Okay, your problem is you're scared of people. Fuck them. You want a Nightblade healer? Okay. So you're worried about some random strangers you don't know? I released a healer in front of 77,000 people. You got nothing to be scared of. Put feed in the chat. That's a Nightblade healer. You will love it. I'll take the flak for you, dude. I made the build. There you go. You got nothing to be scared of. By the way, the people that tell you that that build is shit, don't use it. In fact, we're going to swap this out a bit in a moment. Love that. Appreciate you. You are most welcome. Raddy, say yes or no with an emote if you don't mind doing this. Are you able to go onto feed after this? By the way, bear in mind, we are 3 Lazy Sorcs and the Almost Immortal Warrior at the moment. You know, the things we're not allowed to be. Here's meta. Always one, isn't there? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm glad you brought your edge with you without the hello. Boing. Right, Raddy's going on to feed. I'm going to go on to Malcolm. Everyone leave the group. Problem is with new people that Google stuff and find themselves going down a rabbit hole of toxicity, avoid Reddit and Facebook pretty much. No edge trying to encourage. There's no such thing as the M word in this game. Your encouragement is welcome, but the M word is useless. If you're in Warcraft or EverQuest or New World or something like that, I can understand it because it's a vertical progression game and there is obviously inevitably going to be a best. When it comes to games like this, where they've deliberately given you billions of choices, you have not got enough life minutes to try everything, so you simply don't know what would be the best. And best is very, very subjective, even trying to pretend it is. I think I fell when I started ESO. You fell for that? Oh, you fell into the internet rabbit hole? That's the problem. Because the louder something is, the easier it is to find. And you'll find all sorts of stuff. Some people like it, some people don't. But while you might find something that really, really supports the way you want to play, you might find many things that don't. And if someone's trying to exclude you from content because of the way you decide to play, they don't want you to play with them, full stop. They don't want anyone to play with them, full stop. They're just making excuses. 9 times out of 10, someone telling you can't do that is in a full group that has no room for you anyway. So what are they really gatekeeping? It's full. No matter what you're using. Because I'll make sure you have fun. 100%. We're now going to use... Oh, I need some more potions. We're now going to use Malcolm and feed alongside 2 Lazy Sorcs. That was awesome. Thank you very much. Someone's decided that they're going to dance with their maracas. It's Fless. Hello. Invite. I mustn't use any skills. I mustn't use any skills. I mustn't use any skills. Necromancy is banned. You're not allowed to do it. I mustn't do any skills. Give me some potions. Essence of health. Watch the prices go up. Be nice. None found. Rip. Nope. Don't get caught up with that. Some of the potions are called the same thing. Make sure you read it. 23k. Fuckers. They've gone back up again. Not because they have actually gone up standard. It's because people tank the market. I don't care. I'm buying them anyway. It's not as much as they were. So someone put them up to like 32k the other day. Fucking ridiculous. They obviously disappear quite quickly. Boing. People need them anyway. Raddy's whispered me. Leno, where have you gone? Leonard's not here anymore. Leonard has decided to leave us. Food, potions. I need my other ones I haven't picked up yet. I've got loads of potions on my main character, but I keep forgetting to put them in the bank. Lena is on Lazy Sorc. I know! I told you to go on it. Think of it this way. Someone wanting to exclude people obviously not really familiar with the whole idea of MMO, which is reliant on new players. Learning if you now understand that person doesn't understand the simplest of acronyms. Should you really trust them with your gameplay, your time, or your purchase? Correct. When people start using backronyms that don't make any sense and don't even understand what the real term metagaming actually means in its full sense, or full term as a concept, or what it actually stands for, you're wasting your time. It's obviously easy for people to pick up cool words and just throw them around because they sound cool, but they do have meanings. And what people think that means is wrong. Subclassing is going to make some nasty bullseye, isn't it? It is. It is indeed. Also, you know more than you're saying, because if you're familiar with that stuff already, where have you been? You're not that new. Yeah, it's going to be mega. The problem is, if people deliberately decide to misunderstand something because it suits their agenda, as soon as you give them the actual definition of what things really are, they start looking for twists and turns on that in the internet and looking for Urban Dictionary versions and making that count more than its actual definition. And then they just argue and argue and argue. It doesn't matter if you know or not. If someone's going to be obtuse, they're going to be obtuse. Newish, I've played a bit, so not much as you guys. Okay, fair. Everyone's here. Let's go. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random, Vet, go. Why did you decline it? Now you put me on a timeout. Fuck me. Oh. So people, if you're in a group and you've agreed that you're all going to do stuff, if someone declines it, now they've got to travel out and go to a completely different zone in order to initiate it again or wait a full 30 seconds. Don't do it. Additional to Tony, exact the same people complain that they can't get good pugs, but they gatekeep so much that new players won't do vets. Vicious cycle that only the gatekeepers don't understand. Correct. There's a term for that. It's called making a rod for your own back. And another one, which is close to the same sort of shit, is cutting off your nose to spite your face. It's silly. Here's an example. Okay? There are people out there that are so personally inadequate that they feel the need to tell people that one bar's not allowed, Oaken Soul sucks, and heavy attack builds suck. But the second Oaken Soul gets altered or heavy attacks get reduced, they're the first ones to cry. So, sounds like they're using them all along. They just don't want to let you know they are. Because I think it just upset the way that they secretly were playing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Make your own group. Have your own fun. If you want to join other people's groups that do have their own rules, obviously you have to adhere to that. That is common sense. The leader gets to make the rules. But it doesn't mean that that's the rule for the whole game. That just means that that particular person has set those rules for their own group. It's a very different thing entirely. I don't want to use the Healy Resto. The Healy ulti, or the Res ulti, but I think I'm going to need to. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can splat everything. That literally boosts my confidence to play what the hell I want. Do it. Right now, I've got a Necromancer, which is sword and board and two-hander, for a very good reason. We've got 2 Lazy Sorcs. That term is not a derogative term, by the way. That is just a cool word that I used as its actual name. That's the build's name after its original version called Easy Sorc. It was designed to make things easier, and then because people had issues with it over time, and the Oaken Soul Ring was introduced to the game, I made it even easier, so you can still enjoy your favorite build, just a lot less stress. Anyway, 2 Lazy Sorcs, Feed, and Malcolm. Malcolm is a Necromancer that builds ulti so fucking fast, it's ridiculous. And Feed is a heavy armored Nightblade healer that also gives the group a fuck ton of resources and ultimate. So we will be spamming ultis all the time. Boing. Where the hell am I going? Oh, this way. Do not die on the first boss. It's annoying. Malcolm? Off balance as fuck. Come here, please. I was going to use Malcolm, but I'm not going to waste it on one ad. Which are the hardest content in ESO? Not necessarily. They are designed to be the most difficult version of that particular content. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the hardest in the game, because that's subjective. It depends on the players. Depends on what they're good or bad at, and depends on what they like to play. Some people don't play Trials, Dungeons, or Arenas. Some people try PvP. Some people play cards. People do all sorts. Boing! Hardest content in ESO is fishing. Fuck fishing. Fuck it. My RNG for that is, before anyone tries to explain me what you can do with fishing with all the different perks and bonuses to enhance your fishing, I'm aware. I do this for a living. I'm just letting you know that even though that is the case, I still farmed for 7 days straight, 2 hours a fucking night after stream for one bastard fish. One. Fuck fishing. And it wasn't just a regular, oh, you've been fishing for a long time, ha 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 ha. It was in fucking Cold Harbor. Which basically meant the back of my eyes were burned. So, one fish, fucked up eyes, and a pond in my house full of weeds that were furniture instead of fish. I hate Battlegrounds, except Deathmatch. Rather do Hard Mode Dungeon than Battlegrounds. I like Battlegrounds. But then I like the traditional red versus blue type shit. You know, the model for games that just can't be beat. It's a Tomb Raider square, by the way. Oh, was it MGF or Moongrave Fane or MF? I don't remember. It might be MF. Moongrave is one word, isn't it? MF in the chat for Moongrave Fane All About Mechanics Guide. Everything you need to know is in that video. I don't know how well the first boss is going to go if people pay attention to the bubbles and do that at full health instead of half health. If they kill the ads, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Maybe it's MGF. Some of them are really old commands. I'm going to say Moongrave as the last resort. I think that's the real one. I'm going to do it. MGF. I was right. I was right the first time. I had a stand in there. I was just in case. If it wasn't that, it would have been Moongrave. They were all set to individual acronyms on YouTube for the Nightbot. And I was supposed to do it for this stuff, and I don't think I got around to it. Raddy, make sure that those HOTS are actually landing on us, because the resource management is not being supported by misplacement of that stuff. Have you been in my life? I need those guys. I've been here for like 8 years. It's just that people will try very, very hard to make sure that you don't know I'm there. So I got almost Mortal Warrior in here. I could not wait to tank it myself. Fantastic. I remember that. Malcolm! Come here. Get you and you. I saw a bubble then and missed it. It's heavy. There it is. Thank you very much. Malcolm. I got him. I got him. Malcolm again. See how fast we're firing that fucking thing? And again. I got him. I got him. Don't panic. Malcolm again. Cannot do Maelstrom. Got stuck on the poison round. Couldn't do it. Couldn't work out how I died. Use recommended Zai's guide. Ah! The VMA guide. That is the most watched video on my channel and the most watched video in the All About Mechanics series. VMA in the chat if you haven't seen it. That was the first boss that usually wipes groups, by the way. That was done very, very well. Basically, in that particular fight, there's two glyphs on the ground. If you activate them with a synergy, it will take 50% of your health. So make sure you've got loads of health when you do it. Now, when they are activated, they reveal a globe or an orb. What you need to do is heavy attack it at the boss in the direction of the boss when he is immune. But you have to time it between his attacks, because otherwise you'll get knocked down. That's it. Now, that is a breadcrumb mechanic for the rest of the dungeon, because you will learn to use those in other mechanics. In fact, all of but one boss. That should still be taunt. Oh, it's not. Apparently. Almost got another Malcolm. This is Drozakakakakakaka. As you can see, there's runes on the ground. Don't let him get the orbs. In the meantime, stand around him in a circle. When he puts his weapon up in the air, he's going to have a damage shield, and you need to break through it by doing damage. Do not overlap each other, otherwise you will die in the fucking face. There's a damage shield. This is where you don't want to die in the face. Brilliant. That's phase one. Dying fast. Phase two. Malcolm! Stop wiggling. Keep your heels up. You wiggle too much there, you end up in trouble. The reason I'm not moving away from this is because while I'm blocking, he actually doesn't catch up with me. And also, I mitigate the damage that he does, which means he heals less. If I run around in circles, then I'm going to end up dying because I've got no mitigation bonuses from my block. And I know people are really worried about the Sorcerer Shield removing the heal. Don't worry about it. First of all, the other one's going to have a heal instead. And secondly, for the longest time, we didn't even have a heal on it. You had the Easy Sorc for 5 years without a heal from that shield. Can you not do that? I got stunned a minute ago. Regen your ulti so fast? The builds. Malcolm and Feed are both designed to feed the group lots of ulti. I can build mine very, very fast and support the group. He can build his really, really fast and also feed the group. Combined, it's disgusting. Bear in mind, his healer's heavy armor. On purpose, and no, it doesn't make you heal less. People will force you to believe that that's the case. It's false. There are no healing done bonuses from specifically wearing light armor from their passives. But there is a heavy attack to return resources bonus from heavy, which goes hand in hand with your resto heavy, which gives you resources back. They stack, which means if you're forced to heavy because your recovery's low, you end up getting major mending for longer. So your heals are actually stronger, and you can survive as much as a tank. What a negative that is. The heal was lovely while it lasted, but we only had it for a relatively short period of time. Yeah, it's true. Have another Malcolm. See that? I just got hit with that little shining star thing. Yeah, that was ratty on feed. He just fed me loads of ulti. And while I stand still in his AoEs that he drops, I got so much resource management. For free, even. My resource management. I manage my own, obviously. But, I mean, he's adding to my management by giving me extra recovery. Sorc need the shield heal, right? It was nice while we had it. It was nice while we had it. Again, you can just swatch. You can just switch to the other one. Is it as impactful? No, but it still gives you something. I'm here. Stop it. Missed one. Missed two, actually. Oh, I did not see those. How dare you? Splat him. Ulti for me. Got a chest. Nice. Always say hello to a chest, you get more loot out of it. You can't prove me wrong, because once it's opened, you can't test it again. And every chest is random, so... What's to say the other one wasn't just bad luck? I just dropped Malcolm. And I've got half of another one. So when it comes to Cat Bat, it's very simple. 2 DPSs go either side of the room. One left, one right. Do not cross the blocks. Do not make them go to the other side of the room. If you've got 2 on your side, just deal with the 2 on your side. One side each. Now, you can dodge roll the flames occasionally if it helps. But watch your resources. Plug the blocks on top of the geysers. Do not hit the bat during his immunity phase because it'll reflect damage. You do not want that to happen. Especially when you hit like a fucking train. Easy peasy. Cat Bat is such an awesome boss. Ellie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're about to approach Cat Bat. Be careful. See the block on one side, block on the other. Use those as 2 train tracks. Choo-choo. Backwards and forwards, not left and right. Healer needs to be on point. Tank needs to hold on to all the stuff. Do not panic. If you dodge roll 1 or 2 of the shots, that's perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1, go! And splat. Yes, you can do a lot of damage to him off the bat. Cat Bat. But once he's immune, I can say word. Once he's immune, do not do damage to him. But one guy's already plugged, and obviously no one's paying attention to the other one. Why would you possibly pay attention to your side? That would be silly, wouldn't it? Thank you. Don't run away from enemies. I'll pull them in eventually. Beautiful. Much better. Here he goes again. 1 or 2 more phases, depending on how long it takes you to get him down. Need to kill those ads, though, otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed. Bubbles?
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
I got him. I saw the bubble, don't know where it went. Ah, there we go. Remember, don't run away. It's a lot easier for the tank to pull stuff in if you don't run away. You're not doing a very good job of getting rid of these ads. There you go, much better. Blah. Easy peasy. Doing great. Hope you're having a good Monday. A very busy Monday. Lots of stuff has been done today. Non-stop. Work, 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 work. Managing Conan servers. Keeping up on Discord stuff. YouTube stuff. Lurk while you work stream this afternoon. This stream now. Website stuff. Meetings, calls. All the stuff that happens in content creation that nobody sees apart from the live stuff. It's been very busy. And we ate. We actually had food too. Boing. Food. We did have food. Boing. And we've been very good. We didn't have cake today. So, these here, following the mechanics you saw earlier, the red orb needs to be heavy attacked in their direction. Then, they're no longer invulnerable. Otherwise, you will never kill them. Remember, for all 3 of you actually, you've played this way, way long enough to know not to run away from stuff. Bring it to the tank. You want cake now? You can't have cake ever. Because your attitude towards cake was not very nice. You can't say, I want cake now. That's not how you get your own way. You don't say, I want. You say, why don't I already have it? It's mine. It's different. You're curious about where your belongings have gone, rather than demanding someone else's. It's obviously how it works. She'll never make it the same way again because it's not the recipe. Oh. Well, it worked. It will be remembered as the one time it worked. Boing. Stab. 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 Watch out for the thing. Can't do it. Someone heavy attack that so they're not invulnerable anymore, and we're good. There we go. Make eggs with pancakes though. Oh, that was funny. With pancakes? What, side by side? That would be weird. This boss doesn't have to be difficult, but people make it difficult. It's really simple. Keep an eye on the caster at all times. Heavy attack the red orb only when she's trying to summon a gargoyle. If you do it then, you can line up the ghosts at the same time and you can stun them, or you can remove the immunity thing on all of them. If you try and get the ghosts too early, it's going to stagger and there won't be enough time to get rid of the gargoyle when it happens. So don't heavy attack that red thing until she starts trying to summon one. Have it available in the room, but careful. Oh shit. Basically just focus her. Never stand in front of Force Radar, obviously, because that will hurt muchly. She is dying fucking fast, man. She was. Someone heavy attacked it too early. Remember when I said don't do it before the ghosts? Or before the channel? There it goes. 3, 2, 1. Gotcha. Oh, I missed it. Can't do it. Fuck it, you're gonna have to deal with the gargoyle. Oh, I did do it. I was lucky. over spamming that red bubble. You need to be very careful. Only when she channels. You don't need to worry about the ghosts because that will stagger awkwardly if you're not careful. Malcolm. That's when you need to do it. Like now. Oh, you got away with it. She's dead. Nice. I'm only having a can of sweet corn, 2 rations of bacon in the house. Had flour. Did sweet corn fritters of bacon. My daughter used to ask for it even if we had money. Yeah, we did the same thing. We ran out completely of food the other day. Completely. It was absolutely fuck all squared. So, whatever scraps you've got, you can make a meal out of it. The Yoda way. The best things are left over in the fridge. Yeah, some of the stuff I used to do for the kids years ago, I still eat now. I used to eat it when I had no fucking money, living on my fucking own, and had to eat off a tenner a week, which was doable. And I showed them what I had, and they go mad for it. They actually ask for it on purpose. Like, can we have that thing? I'm not telling you what it is, it's none of your business, but hey, can we have that thing? Yes. You know, it's like cheap shit, right? Yeah, I don't care. We like it. Good. It's cheaper than fucking Domino's. Oh, shit. Jacob, thank you very much. Massively appreciated bit and cake in the chat. Welcome in. This is ridiculously easy. 55 months. You must like it here. Thank you very much. Points out eggs and potatoes. Grandma used to make it when there was nothing left. To this day, I love it. Yep. This pull's a little tricky because people scatter. Don't scatter. Focus the same target. It's really easy. Dungeon this. Moongrave Fane. MGF in the chat if you want the guide. Exclamation point MGF. It's alright, you don't mind it here. Good presentation of it. You good present as good food. It will be received as such in a person's brain. Get filed away as good food. Yeah, this is true. There's a lot. Oh shit. Careful. Did taunt him. Obviously not listening. Loads of fucking enemies. He's in a folder now. No need to refile it. Pretty much. Great. Now I want potato soup. You can't have any, Mike. You have to say, where is my potato soup? Not I want it. Because I want is demanding. Like, how dare you be so rude. You have to say, where is mine? Because you obviously had some somewhere and you've lost it. We can't have that. Easy finding a meal with no money was egg and chips. Still love it. Yeah, egg and chips, beans on toast. Beans on toast with egg if you were rich. For that week. All those things. You're making hot dogs for dinner. No, you're not. Your mum is. That's cheating. How do you make hot dogs? You mean you got them out of a jar and stuffed them in a bun? Don't tell me you're going to kill the factory in order to make hot dogs, because you definitely don't kill a pig for it. Finger toast were something Zai showed me here. I adore it. Oh, fish finger sandwiches? They're banging. Absolutely banging. The problem is they whacked up the prices of fish fingers. You have to go to Iceland and get the really good ones. I say really good ones. I mean the ones that are in a pack for much less money. They used to do 40 for £2. Now they don't. They do... You you're looking at like 28 for about 2 or 3 quid instead, which is less, but if you buy the other ones from other shops, it's fucking 5 for 10. Fuck off. They're only fish bloody fingers. Put next door's dog in the oven. Oh, that's different. Yeah, it's so bad for you, but love it. They are banging. They're not that bad for you. I mean, every single takeaway that every other kid has is bad for you. By comparison, it's perfectly fine. There is a mechanic in here where you have to use the big red ball to stop them from being invulnerable, but no one's paying attention to it, so whatever. Thank you for the follow! You're dead. That is a speedrun no death. With Malcolm, Feed, and 2 Lazy Sorcs. Not viable.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. I read that one already. I caught up.
Still your tongue, worm. Your death is the one good thing to come of this.
Such a cool dragon. Shame he's dead. Oh, finally got level 50 on 2-hander. Yeah, the build's not finished. There we go. That will help. What else haven't I done on here? I'm not using any medium armor, am I? I don't think so. Unless I've got a spare piece on here. Heavy, 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 heavy. No, just heavy. Good. Got some sandwiches for the win. Dude, we used to have sugar sandwiches.
He was a man.
Tim, though, well, like you could have days where you tired and just want to make something easy. Did Phoenix come into the room and start talking and not even say hello? Didn't even acknowledge my existence even though it's my show? How dare you? Phoenix, welcome to the stream. I won't ask how you're doing because you don't give a fuck how I'm doing. Still looking for that pterodactyl? Did you know Ark is available on PlayStation Plus now? Yeah. You can go and play it again. And lose another Flappy Bird. I didn't even say hi to Rash, to be fair. I just started talking to... Sorry, yeah. Hi, all. No, not all. Me. There was talk of food. I wanted to be part of it. You want to be part of everything. Oh, dear. Next! Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random... Oh, I really want to do Depths of Malatar, but I'm not going to. Let's see. What have I got? Another script. Hiccups, excuse me. Charges would be good. Nope, charges are fine. The Arc Evolver Ascended. It's Ascended. Obviously, because they're going to put the newer one on there. Because the older one is older. I see what I raised you clam chowder. I had clam chowder for lunch. We could be here for a long time. Going over all the different things that people would trump other people's food with. One person says donut, another one says cake, another one says custard, another one says biscuits. We'll be there all day. We'll just agree that everybody likes food. Otherwise, it just derails, and then Phoenix gets to say stuff. And squash those. Those can go in the bank. Eat those. Lifesteal, nice. That, see, exactly. Damn, I have to reinstall it. Well, don't expect me to make another bloody server for it, because I made servers before, and people didn't fucking play it. I need to also sort this camera out, because it is fucking hot. And it keeps blurring. Or is it my eyes that are blurring? It's my eyes that are blurring. No, the camera's fucked. It gets extremely hot. That's where the chat's taken off. Mention of food and we're all into it. Yeah, basically. You don't have to entertain for a living. You don't have to play games for a living. You don't even have to mix it up as a living and nearly kill yourself working 24 hours a fucking day. You just have to go, sandwiches. And then just let everyone go loose. Camera's blurry too. It is. It's fucked. Give me a minute. Don't do bubbles. Camera shouldn't be blurry now. Should be fine. My eyes are fucked though. I've been staring at the screen way too fucking long for the last 10 years. Sandwiches. See, exactly. Bacon egg. Now we're going to go over all the different flavors. Next dungeon. Fuck that. Chicken and egg. You started it. I didn't. I acknowledged it. And meant... Oh, fucking really? DC2 in the chat. DC2 in the chat. Stream is so your stream is so cool here. Thank you very much. Boing. I'm not soloing it. You can come with me. Thank you. Exclamation point. Oh, it's not DC, is it? It's DS. DC is Dreadseller. DS. You gonna kill them, or are you gonna let me look at them? I feel like you're not using your buttons. They should have been dead 7.5 years ago. Thank you. Meow. I might have pulled all of those. I hope I did. 3, 2, 1. Wakey, wakey. Oh, perfect. I can't pull him in. There we go. The Karma tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. The Matrix explained that very, very well. It's default. It's coding. Don't stand in the fire, you'll be dead. Another Malcolm. Oh, that's why. You're using something different. Oh, no, you're not. You're just slower at doing the heavy. How can you be slower at doing a heavy attack? Make sure you hold the button and don't let go when you're casting Wall of Elements and you won't have any gaps. If you finish it fully and then stop and then cast, you lose a shit ton of damage. More about that in the beginner series for how to get good. There's a section of it there. There's a series for how to get good. Beginner series. But there's a section there for light and heavy attack weaving and how to flawlessly heavy attack weave with insta-cast abilities. It will make a huge difference. Makes things 10 times easier and more betterer all at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine making it easier and betterer rather than more trickier and betterer. You're looking for the thumbnail that says Weave Like a Pro. It's been out for about 4, maybe 5 years. I don't know how long. I've got a couple of them, but that one will definitely help you. Why are you running? I was here first. Do you remember? Running in a room doesn't get you all the aggro. They'll run off and hit whoever they want. Because aggro is controlled with a taunt. If not, and it's not taunted, they'll do what they want. As you just saw. Boing. Also, watch me be OP and kill everything in the room. I killed them all by a fart. Don't run away, for fuck's sake. Still running away. Try running away less. Thank you. Triangle formation, stay the fuck still, kill him. But taunt and aggro are the same herd. No, they're not. Threat levels, bro. Right? Imagine pretending it's Warcraft. And it doesn't matter how much you pretend it's not. But apparently, if you pretend really hard, it will be. Yeah, well, you don't know anything about threat levels because you play ESO. I have 26 solid years worth of MMORPG experience with over 100 max to endgame level games under my belt of experience. You are arguing with the wrong individual if you think you're going to win that argument. Would you consider tanking hard? Tanking is a role that is a choice to play. It's only difficult if people struggle. It depends whether you like it or not. Some people do, some people don't. And it also depends on the content. Some stuff is trickier than others. The general basic rules of it are not necessarily difficult, but again, difficulty is subjective to the individual. Some people find it really, really difficult to track multiple targets, and so they just taunt one thing and then everybody dies. Other people would rather just hit stuff and kill it. Sometimes it's not necessarily about difficulty, it's more about preference. That reminds me, did the hidden aggro get removed? No, it's still in the game. I still get all the aggro from on a DPS, all of it. Just not when I'm on a tank. As you saw earlier, I walked up to 2 giant Kwama fuckers, whatever they're called. And they ran away. Well, nuts indeed. These are truly better than Order's Wrath for DD. Nope. Depends on the overall build, not just a case of swapping one set. And also depends on the situation, because if you're not interrupting enemies, you don't get the extra 7%. Sometimes it's about the group. Healing isn't necessarily difficult, but if everyone runs out of heals, you have to... It can have you sweating. Correct. I mean, it might be really easy for you to put heals down, but making other people control their fucking feet and stay in the heals, that's a different variable entirely. These have to die relatively close to each other, otherwise they'll keep getting back up. Health-wise, I mean. They don't have to stand next to each other. I mean, their health bar has to be close enough for them to all die roughly the same time. Or you'll be there forever. Most people skip that because they're scared. What you should be scared of is the next boss. But technically, you shouldn't be scared. I can teach you how to do this really easily, but it's one that is a stopping point for 99% of pugs. If they're lacking any experience. Boing! So, it will reflect everything you do. And it'll only take 10% damage, so don't bother trying to nuke it. Ads that come in, once you splat them, will zap the boss. Once you've zapped him enough, he'll sit down, then you can splat him. Here's an example of some things to kill. These need to be dead. Zap, 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 zap. See? That's a mechanic. Now you know. Sometimes it's about the group. I read that one already. Found tanking really enjoyable, but it's difficult in that you have to learn the dungeons or you're no good. So it's grindy learning curve. I mean, basic rule of thumb, taunt the boss, turn it away from the group. Apart from that, learn the mechanics individually just like anybody else would have to. Also, stop running away from stuff while I'm trying to taunt it. I was going to sit down in a second. There he goes. Kill him in the face. Funny, most people would choose their roles and their characteristics. I main tanks because I love to control the room. Now, mechanics and micromanage stuff. Yep. Some mechanics are harder than others, though. Some are really, really complex for a tank. Some are really, really simple. It depends on how you want to play. And depends on what you play. There's not a, is this easier than that? Because, let's face it, there's lots of mechanics in the game that need DPS to do stupid shit, too. So, sometimes you have to apply your role above and beyond. Especially if people do dumb shit. These ones here, heavy attack the group, so you need to make sure you actually grab those nice and quick. Don't run to that edge. You're long range. Let them come in. More confident going into DLC dungeons as a tank than DPS. Fair. Yeah, because you've got that extra element of survival. So you can see more for longer. Thank you, Zai, for the tips. Really appreciate it. A great community. I have a great... go back again. Have a great night. And I'll be here from now on. I'll be here from now... Excellent. You come back. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Have a mega night. Thank you for joining. I can reach out, honestly. It's been a very, very fucking long day. People misunderstand that. They think, oh my god, you fumbled some words. Yeah, well, most people don't look at the game, have a very important role to play at the same time as reading all the chat that happens at the end of a already very, very busy day of more work. So if I misread something, it's your own fault. So there. Not how it works, bro. It is. It's all that Samsunging. It's not one of those things where you get on stream and you're fresh as a daisy because you've just managed to jump out of bed with both feet, all smiles and all that stuff. Flowers and sunshine. No, I'm fucked by the time I get to stream. People complain about you stumble over words, probably can't read good anyway. They probably can't. They probably can't even speak more proper like what I do. Lockpick found. This is the first lockpick this character has ever found. What have I been doing with this character? He's quite new. Come here, please. If you run away, I hope you die. That is how much of your fault it is. If you run away, I hope you die. Control yourself, dodge roll, block, all that kind of stuff. If you need to, but do not run away. You will make it more difficult for me and you. I got him. Toxic, bro. No, it's not. Learn your lesson. You know, learning the hard way is actually quicker. And split. You two are panicking. The damage is lower that time. Panic less. Letter and Flesh, put the wine down. Don't listen to Smooch. It's not good for you. Or I'll take it. I'll have it instead. This fight is quite simple. 3 phases. Poison, fire, and lightning. Poison, heal. Fire, don't step in it. Stay the fuck away from the flamethrower. Lightning, kill the ads. Now, I know people like to skip the ads, especially if they think they've got more DPS than they have. If you skip the ads, you might get 2 lightning phases, which means, guess what? You've got 6 ads now. And if you skip that, oh no, you've got 9. Yes, it can happen. Don't let it happen. Quite simple. The boss cannot technically be taunted, but he can be debuffed. He will do whatever he wants. Green, poison, don't die. Every time he stops, he'll change. Fire. So stay the fuck away from him and don't get caught in the bumpers when they land on the floor. When he lands, however, and he changes mode, he will always do another cycle of that fire. So stay the fuck away from him. Stay away, stay away, stay away. He's going to do it again. Now we're on lightning, so we've got ads. Ads must die. 1, 2, missed that one. I'll get him on the next round. Ah, you've got him. There he is. Oh, look. It's lightning again. Which means 6 ads. Remember when I said that can happen? Yeah, look, see? Lots of them. That's where people tend to wipe. Because they get too greedy and they ignore the ads. And then they die. That's hard mode, by the way. Non-hard mode is to run in the middle and really awkwardly press these buttons to turn off the traps. Why the fuck that's the thing, I don't know. Because to be fair, if you're a relatively new player and you come in here and see a giant spider on fire, the last thing you're going to do is go, ooh, I wonder what all these buttons do. No, you're screaming, running around on fire. Old design, anyway. Is what it is. Activity find it, dungeon find it, random, vet, go. Please give us a decent one, otherwise I'm not doing it. Oh, fuck that. Put arcs in the chat if you want this particular dungeon. We're not doing it, we're moving. Dungeon gives me vertigo. Activity finder, dungeon finder. No, wrong. We already did that. Let's travel somewhere else. Do something a bit more funner. We always end up in here because why not? Oh, I haven't handed the quest on this one. We have to now. Depths of Malatar to finish the stream with. DOM in the chat. One of the most watched All About Mechanics episodes on the entire channel. Very cool dungeon. Bit of everything as far as mechanics are concerned. Can be quite difficult if you're not paying attention or if you do know the mechanics and you refuse to play them. 4 different colors. Red, blue, purple, yellow. Yellow is a Jesus Beam Healy debuff. You don't want that. Blue is ice. You don't want that. Red is fire, meteors coming out of the sky that land and split into 4. You don't want that. And purple is lightning that makes you dance around the room and watch your feet. You don't want that either. Get rid of them. They are in the form of orbs. Kill them. Faria, stop talking. Oh, give me the quest, actually. You can talk. She's so moody. Everyone in this group knows the mechanics. I shouldn't have to shout to people that do things wrong. But for the benefit of the audience and for the sake of narration, I'm going to do it anyway. Because then at least you can see what's going on and what is right and wrong. Hopefully it's going to be really, really awesome. And pull, drop. So, for tanks, Watchers. Watchers are your primary target. If you don't taunt the Watchers, you are a canoe, and you will sink horribly wherever you try to use that canoe. It's a mess. Basic rule of thumb for any tank is to notice the biggest threat in the room and make sure you aggro that as soon as possible above everything else. So pull everything in and pin it, of course. Taunting is even easier now for pulling and pinning because you're pulling and pinning because your pull does a taunt anyway. A temporary one. But above all, you've got to grab the biggest threat. 3, 2, 1. Stab him! Don't panic. Don't be dead. When he disappears, follow the tank. Follow the tank. Don't get caught up trying to kill everything in the face. You can kill it on the way. If you don't follow the tank when it comes to the interrupt mechanic, your tank will die. You can put dots down on the way. Where the fuck is the boss? There he is. Thank you. Running backwards is a noob thing to do. Don't do it. If the enemies are still present in the fight and I'm trying to pull them in, running backwards is the worst thing you can do. Dodge. Thank you. What's that? Another glass. Another bottle? I haven't finished this one. The amazing Tony Silver has just hinted that I should be dehydrated. Be hydrating. Apparently. So I do a lap around the outside, and if he's not there, I go through the middle. Some people like to zigzag all over the place. Those people get lost. There we go. Splat. Hydration. I know. Thank you for the bits. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. We're up to 92,120 bits of the 1 million bits goal. We are getting there, people. Let's go. Yoink. Yoink. Kill them on the way. Wall down. Heavy attack. It's not that difficult. Oh, wow. That was fantastic RNG. Would help if I actually taunted him. Dead. Easy peasy. And I think we landed right near the door. We did! The wrong door. I knew that. I was testing you. Next boss is quite simple. Don't stand in stupid. Do kill the ads. They will trigger at... Oh, heavy sack. They will trigger at 75, 50, and 25. If you don't kill them, they will cause a problem. Now, technically, if you've got loads of deeps, yes, you can splat everything together, but the faster you splat stuff, the faster they'll be in the room, the more the tank's got to deal with. How you approach that is up to you, but the mechanics are set in stone regardless. Bear in mind, they are the primary targets that you're supposed to be looking out for, which are coming up very, very soon. The Watchers. Most average tanks, whatever the fuck that means, struggle to stay alive with one of them, let alone two, so be very, very careful. Respect the tricky enemies, and be scared every time you go up against them. Ninja monkey! The ninja that is a monkey. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Massively appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. Welcome in. How the fuck are you doing? How was your stream? Did you do all the stuff and things? And if not, why not? Be careful, people. He's got rhinoceroses. Pink ones. If you don't follow him, they'll run you over. I don't make the rules. Heavy sack. Please stop jumping, for the love of fuck. Got mint, apparently. Amazing how happy I discovered a heavy sack when I've got thousands of what's in it. Oh, I love that. Like, hey, yeah, heavy sack. Can't wait for that. Oh, wow. Look at that. 10 rows. Again. Fuck it. Splat. Go, you good thing? Yes, let's go. Bit and Cake in the chat for Revicus Maximus. Welcome in, dude. How you doing? 69 months on the bounce. You must like it here. You've been here a long, long time. Aren't you bored yet? Don't you get fed up with the level of toxicity that I display and how much I hate my audience? Obviously, because that dude on Facebook said. That will forever be a meme. They're all dead. And I didn't even put community dungeons on my title because I just play with people when I feel like it. It doesn't have to be announced. It doesn't. Don't worry about it. Everybody joins in whenever they want. Or whenever I let them. A flag saying, look at me, I'm involving people. Lonely Girl, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boing. Oh, come on. You know why I don't do that? First of all, for the last 8 or 9 years, I've always involved people anyway, if I want to. And secondly, as soon as you tag that, that is bait for toxic people to come in and make fun of what they think are the noobs. So, fuck them. Watcher! Instantly. You have to grab him instantly. Can you not do that? 69, the divine number. Yes! That is after 68 and before 70. But the one that said you survive because you run a cult that runs a charity donation. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Imagine that. The people that complain like that are the ones that want to do this for a living in the first place, but they're frustrated that they've made no traction whatsoever. So they blame you because it's not fair, and apparently you have to be some sort of corporate shill, rather than someone that is just successful from a fuck ton of work. So, fuck those people. Bollocks to them. They'll never be anywhere with that attitude, because they've already fucked it for themselves. They've already decided to expose themselves as salty shit kebabs, and people will remember that. Like, weren't you the dude that did the thing? Oh, no. Yeah, you definitely were. Rip. It's true. It's true. Watch every single shitbag that isn't a brand new account, because obviously they got banned, on YouTube or in comment sections regardless of wherever the fucking platform is, and look at their profile. I guarantee as something edgy as fuck regarding content for the same game or subject matter that didn't get any traction. And they think having a go at you in front of your own audience is going to get them all the clicks. It's not. Because your clicks mean absolutely nothing, and your content means absolutely nothing if you're one of those people. As soon as people click on your stuff, they don't care how good it is. They've already decided that you're a prat. So don't do it. If you want to be successful in this field in any capacity whatsoever, and you're just starting out, don't go around hating on everyone. You'll fuck it before you even start, and there's no turning back. Maybe I should do something about that and make a series. Don't tell anyone I said that. That's a secret. For later. Oh, I missed the Watcher. My bad. Dodge. Ooh. I had him. You didn't kill him quick enough. What's he doing here? Splat. Imagine that. Working on charity, bro. You do realize that people in full-time jobs, especially in the US, actually work based on tips. Generally speaking, most fields that require customer service, you work on tips. Never understood why people hate and always have to be mean shits in comments and stuff like that. Anyway, just about leaving the comment, you're helping them out, so anything you said is void, pretty much. Because as soon as you drop a comment on YouTube, you inflate the numbers. How it works. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. The fun police on YouTube don't go on there and say, well, this was a negative one, so down channel goes. No, YouTube just goes, ah, another one. Excellent. Got him. Don't be dead. Wait, following Zai puts me in a cult. Dude, where's my Kool-Aid? You're in the stream team. You don't need Kool-Aid. You're getting a t-shirt. Eventually. Yes, he's part of the Xynode Gaming stream team. Yes, it exists. Look it up on the website if you want more information. Yes, there's an application form. And no, I'm not accepting absolutely fucking everyone. Very specific and selective, as I should be as a person that runs a team, because a team is supposed to have a group of people that agree with each other, or at least have the same mindset. If you don't have the same mindset, you just battle each other 24/7. That's a debates council, and I don't have fucking time for that. I don't pay attention to morons. Your site has helped me with ESO more than any I've tried. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Boing. Read that one already. Even a... Why are you confusing me going the wrong way? I'm going this way. Is it the wrong way? Fucking is as well. It's this way. Shh. Don't tell anyone I did that.
We're on the right path. Let's explore further.
Faria, you're going the wrong way. You don't know anything. Even a troll comment distraction for your channel. Yep, they don't appear to understand this. Wonder why their channel doesn't take off. I wonder why. And stab. Watcher first. 2 watchers. Splat them with Malcolm. Pin them. I love that the heal is stamina, because that would have been awkward in a negate bubble. Read that already. Caught up. Oh man, I missed one. My bad. See how ulti regen is not struggling at all? It's disgusting.
Hey, listen.
You listen, Vigix. All the way from Vigix land. Haha! Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Blind Illusions is in the chat as well. How you doing, Blind? I think I did see you come in earlier, but it's been a busy day. Dude, I was playing Gran Turismo earlier. I was playing Gran Turismo with my real-life car in the game. Never thought I'd be able to do that. Never thought I'd be able to have a car full stop, let alone be able to have that. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Imagine what happens when you work your ass off all the fucking time, even when you do still struggle to pay the bills. Oh, shit. Yeah, what you put in, apparently. You only do 2 hours a day streaming, bro. Oh, you're so cute. Boing. Yoink. And stab. I'm here. Don't you dare reverse slice me. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. Heal me, please. Thank you. I missed the block there. My bad. Good job I had necrotic potency running. The heal from that is insane. Hands up those who wish I would get a proper job. I fucking love that one. The term people use when they wish they could do what you did, but they failed because they didn't have enough patience, and then try to besmirch you by using derogative versions of what they really mean. Is that flag cosmetics? No. No, 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 no. That's a real banner. That is in the scribing skills, and you can customize it in many different ways to do different things. Put Malcolm in the chat. Guide's there. Or just put scribing. The whole system for scribing is there. Although, I don't know if the banner is, because that was later. This is quite simple. Kill the orb and any orb in the room, and then the Auroran will not heal. If you don't kill the orb, it will continue to heal forever. Has phases. Every phase is 1 Auroran, 2 Auroran, 3 Auroran, 4. Once you got past 4, there's no more. I need to use an ulti. Badly. Splat that. You do need to actually hit the thing. I see dancing, I don't see hitting. So ugly though. You mum. No, I didn't say that. I like it. Each to their own. I wish you could change the color of it though. That would be cool. And I don't mean the aura. I mean the actual banner itself. Put your own patterns on it and shit. That would be cool. Not to say they won't. Who knows? Fless and Lena, you are obviously not paying attention to what you should be doing here. You need to kill the fucking orb. Otherwise, they will heal forever. Thank you. Shit, careful. Isaiah, did they ever fix the issue with feed where Path did not proc the set? Pass. Don't know. Never checked. Oh my god. See, that's what you do, people. When you don't know the answer to something, you say you don't know, you don't just make it up. I can neither confirm nor deny. With all the different versions of the game I've played recently, it's hard to keep up. So I can't answer that one. Possibly. How about that? I'm in trouble. No, I'm not. We're good. Get off. I was blocking and he still knocked me over. My heavies aren't landing very well today for some reason. You might want to kill the things. Oh, you're dead. I wonder where their fucking healing was. Raddy's dead. I can't catch him because you keep fucking running away from him. Thank you. Block him. Don't run away. There you go. After all that, Raddy obviously died again. Raddy always dies. Someone else died. Poor Raddy. Dead! Your thoughts on patch notes? That's a really broad question. I've actually done, I think, 5 or 6 hours worth of the patch notes stuff already on YouTube for the first initial version. Thoughts is not really a question. Ask me what you really mean, because otherwise I can't get through the chat. A tank on ESO Xbox, reason I'm asking you. Never seen a tank that take them by the orb. It looks like a good idea. They can take care of the orb and the ads. They can do. That's in the video as well, but it depends on what the group is doing. Then they'll run around in fucking circles. He likes taking a nap while you're in a fight. I know, I was relying on him to give us loads of resources, and I should have not. I should have just been more manual instead. He's fucking dead. What you have to consider, Ellie, is that the orb needs to die in order for them to not heal. So if they can kill them all at once, great. But if they can't, then they need to focus on the orb. It massively depends on the group. If the group isn't capable of doing that because they don't have any splash damage or anything, or they just got no focus, or they're just new to it, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, basic mechanics are key. They are normally held on the orb, and they were to start with, but then the group started running around in circles. They wondered where the fuck Raddy was. Going to changes made to DPS today. Changes made to DPS or changes made to specific skills? Bear in mind, I've read the whole thing. I want you to get to a clearer point rather than making me write an essay with my face so I can get through it quicker. What has created an itch that you need to scratch? Oh, shit. That's not me being facetious. That's me being efficient. If I can get to exactly what you want, then I can answer it. Otherwise, I'll be here for a long time talking to just one person about all the possibilities that could come from it. Riantu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Taking a nap? Yes, he is. Bear in mind, most people don't read all their chat. I try to read it all, which is why I like to make it quick. It's easier. Oh, shit. There's a lot on that list today. I also feel like it's slightly laced with you've already read what somebody else said. Interested to see how you do the clone boss in here. It's in the video. Bear in mind, I have a series called All About Mechanics, not all about cheese. I do not support or teach people cheese. 2 reasons. 1, it's cheesy. And 2, if the cheese on any particular mechanic is ever fixed, people don't know what to do. So I make sure you do. The trick to this is making sure they're close to each other as possible. That way they all go down relatively quickly or at the same time, which saves you having a multiple phased stack. Change the beams, good or bad? Good. More chill damage, good or bad? Also good. How will these changes affect current gear? We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, just curious. I thought you're not quite sure anything negative. All good. So far, so good. It's testing. It's supposed to be tested. And that's exactly what we'll do. But as it stands at the moment, it's in a pretty good spot. It's not necessarily over. It's not the last pass of it, if you like. But at least they're trying to do other things to make sure that things line up. The reason they've done that is obviously because with the ability to subclass now, there are going to be outliers that do obviously attract a lot of attention and become very, very OP as fuck in comparison to some other options. So they want to make sure that everything is still somewhat valid rather than one standing out over the rest. So finding that balance is very, very difficult, adding all the extra variables they've done, or they've added even. So that's where we are right now. They're wiggling stuff to see how it turns out. And I think it's a pretty good option. I mean, where it stands to the beam being direct damage, by the way, it doesn't actually make a difference if you're using light and staff or any other weapons anyway. It only makes a difference if you're using a flame staff, because that was technically for damage over time. So the beam was beneficial for damage over time and for status effect and for channeled. Now it's direct, it will still affect the light and staff. So that's the main thing to consider is the passives. The passive way that it will affect certain builds. But the thing is, you should just adjust over time anyway. If something is negative towards your current setup, and it does come through that way, all you need to look at is how to adapt following that. The trick to this, by the way, is to consider range manipulation. So enemies, if they're ranged, will have a 28-meter range. If you can get outside of that, they'll follow you. So you go corner to corner to corner, crisscross, and they'll go in the middle. Normally have a range taunt for that, but 1, I don't, and 2, I didn't even consider using the pull because I forgot. Last pull. Grab you. So the one behind me will come into the middle now. The one over here will go into the middle, and now I cross over, and they'll all go together. Ish. That one decided to get interrupted. We found the one. I think I may have started food a bit too early. Rip. Depends. I'm gone after this dungeon. Guns and Raiders farted, people. Well done. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Two watchers. Watch out, there's a gate in here sometimes. There it is. Just on time then. Pretty much. I pulled you. We'll see, because there's been some silly mistakes today and some lack of focus, because obviously people are tired on this Hostile bank holiday. So I don't think hard mode is an option today. So I'm done in a few minutes. Splat. Watcher. The Archer was taunted. Tip for tanks, by the way, when you're trying to get through enemies and they're really fat and in your way, dodge roll through them. You can flip something on its axis very, very quickly and position it where you want it to be just by dodge rolling through it. Nothing has a hitbox if you dodge roll. So if it's a really big boss you can't get round, go through it. Taunt it and dodge roll through it. It will flip 180 very, very fast. That gives you a lot more control. And instead of trying to do this really, really slowly and it does all its mechanics on the way, just stab it, flip, done. 3, 2, 1, go! This one you're going to love, because there's a little mechanic in here where you can completely get away with it. You don't actually have to block it at all. Even if you're on a DPS. Watch for the sword spin. Here it goes. Step out ever so slightly. Let go. Look, he can't hurt me. Very gently step out of it, and he won't chase. If you move really fast, he will chase you to catch up. If you move very gently, you can step ever so slightly outside of it, and he'll stay on the spot. Debuffs. That's lightning. You want to avoid that as much as you can. Jesus beam! Healing debuff. Horrible. Wall. See the spin? If I step ever so slightly out of it and let go. Doesn't hurt. People panic a lot in this fight unnecessarily. Relax. Pay attention to the mechanics. If you panic, you'll die. Panic kills you faster than any mechanic in the game. Because you're not doing what you should be doing. You just run around in circles hoping and praying that everything's going to work. It's not. Doesn't matter how much you wish upon a star. If you're doing stupid shit, the game will punish you. Adds in the corner. Debuff you. People argue all the time about what you should go for first. Get rid of purple and red. Purple and red are the two most dangerous ones. Yeah, of course, Jesus beam hurts and all that kind of shit, but if you are not very good with your feet, the red and the purple one, the lightning and the meteors, wreck most groups. You very rarely find people getting wrecked by the ice. Jesus beam hurts, sure, but that should only be on the tank anyway. I mean, you'll have the stun mechanic. That's different. Here again, watch. Can't hurt me. Boss animation's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. General animation rig of Air Atronach. Very fucking cool. This is quite simple. Spread out. Don't panic. Do not get caught by the walls. All you gotta do is walk around them. Incoming! Find a gap, walk around it. Same on hard mode as well, except you've got orbs in the room at the same time. It's the only difference. He has more health, sure, but the fight is the same. Don't get caught by the walls, kill the orbs, and focus boss. Ta-da! Easy peasy. DOM in the chat if you want the guide for Depths of Malatar. People, I have to get going. If you are not subscribing already on YouTube, hit the button. It is free. Also, what the fuck is this? A mark on my desk. Also, if you're not following on Twitch, you're already here. Hit the button. If you want to follow on socials, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website, zonagaming.com, Patreon, throw in Buy Me a Coffee and merch. Support in the chat if you want to help support the channel get back on fucking track after last year. Channel's going fine, but life is fucking difficult due to finances after last year's mess. But outside of that, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Hot up with it. Drinks all around.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always